खुशामदीद सभी दोस्तों को वेलकम करते हैं। चलिए आज का जो वी आर इन डे 14 रादर इट इज लेक्चर 14 ऑफ English language course. So we will wait for 2 or 3 minutes, then we will start our today's class. We have entered to the 14th lecture of this very English speaking course, and for past 2 days I asked you people to actually come on Zoom. We were supposed to have two-way communication on that very platform, but they were not so that very good communication. Rather, you people were not available there, so I started that. Let us again go to this very live stream to this YouTube. For past 2 days, I sent the link of that very Zoom meeting on the group that is Telegram channel, but only a few among you people just joined there. So today I came again with this live stream, and it is going to be the 14th lecture of this English language course, or English language and personality development course. So dear friends, already we have discussed जो आज तक हमने बात की, अब रिवाइज करने की इसलिए जरूरत है क्योंकि 2-3 दिन एक गैप बन चुका है जो आप जूम पे नहीं, हालांकि 1-2 दिन वहाँ पे एक छुट्टी भी थी और उससे एक दिन पहले वहाँ पे थोड़ी एक इमरजेंसी की वजह से क्लास नहीं, लेकिन पिछले 2 दिनों आई वाज जस्ट अवेलेबल फॉर यू पीपल ऑन जूम प्लेटफॉर्म. वहाँ पे एक आधा बच्चा वहाँ पे हम बात भी कर रहे थे, वी केम विद सम सेंटेंसेस एंड ऑल दैट, और सम काइंड ऑफ लिटिल टॉक डिस्कशन रिगार्डिंग दैट. तो आज दोबारा से हम लाइव हैं, वी आर ऑन यूट्यूब प्लेटफॉर्म अगेन, बट आई होप नेक्स्ट टाइम जब भी हम जूम पे आएंगे यू पीपल विल कम, आप वहाँ पे आएंगे और वहाँ पे एक 2-वे कम्युनिकेशन स्टार्ट होगी, क्योंकि वो बहुत ही ज़रूरी है. पहले दिन से मैं कह चुका हूँ, जितना इम्पोर्टेंट किसी लैंग्वेज के रूल्स को सीखना है उसके मुतलिक अगर बात करनी इम्पोर्टेंट है, लेकिन सबसे ज़्यादा जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वो उस लैंग्वेज को बोलना है. और बोलने के लिए बेहद ज़रूरी है जब हम ऑनलाइन की बात करते हैं कि वहाँ पे कुछ ऐसा भी प्लेटफॉर्म हो जहाँ पे एक तो यहाँ से पढ़ाने वाला जो आपका ट्रेनर या टीचर है वो भी बात करे, लेकिन जो पढ़ने वाले हैं लर्नर्स वो भी बात करने चाहिए. तो उसके लिए जूम प्लेटफॉर्म बहुत ही अच्छा है. उम्मीद है कि अगली बार जब हम उस पे एक सेशन करने जाएंगे, एक लेक्चर करने जाएंगे और एक डिस्कशन टाइप एंड ऑल दैट, स्पीकिंग पे जब वहाँ पे एक फोकस रहेगा, आई होप मोस्ट ऑफ यू पीपल विल ज्वाइन दैट वेरी सेशन ऑन जूम, एंड दैट विल बी क्वाइट beneficial for you people, because I am focusing that you people should be able to communicate, and for that very matter you have to actually speak. उसके लिए जो unknown आप एक shyness feel करते हो तो वो आपको साइड में रखना होगा. At the end of the day you have to speak actually. आपको तो अगर कोई लैंग्वेज सीखता है, इंसान क्यों सीखता है? Because he or she has to speak that very language. अब हम बात कर रहे हैं इंग्लिश की, तो इंग्लिश में ये है कि चाहे आप स्कूल की बात करें चाहे आप ऑफिस की बात करें, आपको तो बोलना ही बोलना है. It might be the 14th day of this very language program, but you have yet to start that very first conversation in this very language. तो उसके लिए बहुत ही ज़रूरी है कि आप एक ऐसी एक्टिविटी में खुद को इन्वॉल्व करें, चाहे आप ऑनलाइन वो एक्टिविटी हो चाहे ऑफलाइन आपको कहीं भी मौका मिले फ्रेंड्स के साथ या कोई रिलेटिव है भाई बहन घर में. तो अगर ऐसा कुछ माहौल बन रहा है ना, तो आपको बेहद ज़रूरी है कि यू जस्ट स्टार्ट कम्युनिकेटिंग विद ईच अदर, यू स्टार्ट ए कन्वर्सेशन. And the conversation can be very much, I should say, to the practical world. जो बातें आप रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में करते हो तो वही बातें आपको करनी है, but you have to try to speak in English, that is this very target language. So today is the 14th day of this very language program, and till now we have completed the basic terms, or rather I should say the using of words of is, am, are, was, were, do, does, and all that regarding the tenses, regarding where to use, when to use, in what situation. हर रोज में ऐसी सिचुएशन क्रिएट करता था आपके लिए कि जहां आपको अगर कोई सेंटेंस बोलना है तो किस सिचुएशन में बोलना है। तो अगर आज की बात करेंगे, व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट टुडेज lecture or today's session, that what is next. So today we will be actually we will be having some situations and we will try how to speak in those very situations. So फॉर दैट वेरी मैटर मैं यहाँ पे एक सेंटेंस बोलूंगा, आपको भी सिचुएशन अपनी वही समझ के या तो मेरा सेंटेंस दोहराना होगा, और यू कैन कम अप विद योर ओन सेंटेंसेस, यू कैन कम अप विद योर ओन सेंटेंसेस, यू कैन कम अप विद सम बेटर सेंटेंसेस. If you have got someone in your home, your brother, sister, and all that, you can communicate with him or her. So that will be a much better way. And for that, I already stressed that Zoom meeting is very much important for that, or Google Meet, where I can speak to you people, you can speak to me, we can have mutual conversation, we can have mutual discussion. That is very much important. When we talk about online teaching this very language course, there is very much importance that you should actually communicate with your teacher, you should communicate with your friends, you should communicate with the other learners, that what they are saying and how we have to speak, okay. अदरवाइज लाइक दिस जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ यहाँ पे बहुत से ऐसे, मुझे लगता है हजारों की तादाद में ऐसे कोर्सेज अवेलेबल हैं यूट्यूब पे जहाँ पे टीचर पढ़ा रहा होता है, और वहाँ पे सीखने वाले लेकिन ज्यादा नहीं सीखेंगे तब तक जब तक कि वो एक एक्टिविटी में खुद को इन्वॉल्व ना करे. उसी हवाले से मैं कह रहा हूँ दैट यू हैव टू come, you have to join Zoom meeting, or whenever I will come with a link in the group, that is Telegram channel, you have to join that very Zoom meeting so that we can converse, we can have a discussion on some point, on some topic, or rather it could be very much related to our daily lives. It could be about your school, it could be our Kashmir, it could be our this very winter, it could be about the snow. Okay, so it will be very much clear, it will be very much related to our day-to-day lives, but the important thing is that everybody has to participate. Otherwise, just watching these lectures, teacher is coming here, I am delivering a lecture, I am just talking about you have to do this and you have to do that, but until and unless you will not apply it practically, you will not speak. This won't help you from the day one. पहले दिन से मैं कह रहा हूँ कि मैं पहले दिन आपको कहता हूँ चलिए 10-15 दिन तो हम ठीक ठाक है, चलिए समझाने में चले जाएंगे, लेकिन 15 दिन के बाद आपको एक्चुअली वहाँ पे बोलने की कोशिश करनी इन दिस वेरी लैंग्वेज, और कोशिश करेंगे कि जो ज्यादा से ज्यादा मैं भी यहाँ पे बात कर रहा हूँ, कम्युनिकेशन कर रहा हूँ, आई विल ट्रांसफर टू दिस वेरी टारगेट लैंग्वेज. आई वोंट यूज उर्दू एज मच एज I should use rather English, because we are teaching this very language and it is now necessary for we people to speak or communicate in this very language. That is the only way out that you can learn this language. क्योंकि पहले दिन जो हम बात कर चुके हैं, क्योंकि आज टॉपिक उसी पे जाएगा तो कल उस पे आगे हम जाएंगे. तो यहाँ पे जब हम बात करते हैं स्पीकिंग की, because from now onwards you have to focus on speaking skill more. साथ साथ आप वोकैबुलरी भी बढ़ाते जाएंगे, यू हैव टू लिसन, उसके लिए बात होगी. लेकिन जब हम स्पीकिंग की बात करते हैं ना, फॉर 13 days in 13 lectures I gave you some basic notion or idea that where you have to use a sentence and how you have to use that. And I requested you people that you have to make some more sentences. You can just have a diary or related to this very course, you can just write down the too many sentences on your this very diary, and you can just speak them loud to your siblings, to your brother, sister, to your parents. And if nobody is allowed, nobody is just present to just hear you, you can just go to your room in front of mirror, you can just speak out, you can just go loudly to hear your own pronunciation and all that. That will benefit you a lot. But you have to speak. There is no any other way that you can learn this little language, only listening to the lecture, only listening to the teacher what he is saying every day. But practically on the very first day. तो यहाँ पे आज जो स्पीकिंग की बात कर रहे हैं ना, तो स्पीकिंग में आपको करना क्या है, प्रैक्टिकली एस्पेक्ट जो कल मैं बात कर रहा था. नाउ द स्पीकिंग, इसके लिए बेसिक जो हमने पहली बात की है दैट इज लिसनिंग. listening feeds speaking, or listening is the food of speaking. If you want to speak a language, the first step is that you have to hear that very language. तो आज मैं इस पे बात क्यों कर रहा हूँ? Because from tomorrow I will be going for some kind of exercises or some kind of language tasks. Then you have to follow them, you have to speak. And I would like that for coming 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 days, rather for a week, we should come on Zoom. We should come on at that very platform where the learners can talk to me. Learners can have discussion on point. They can have mutual discussion. They can interact with each other. That is very much important regarding this very skill, because this course, the English language course, we are actually focusing on the spoken side of this very language. We have to speak this language, and for that matter you have to listen. और listening के लिए मैं क्यों जोर दे रहा हूँ इस पे, क्योंकि पिछले 2 दिन जूम पे आए, वहां पे कोई नहीं आया, एक आधा बच्चा वहां पे आया था, हमने बात की, लेकिन I was expecting more than 10 or 12 or 15 learners to be there, so that we can mutually have a discussion on that very particular some topic. We could have chosen a simple topic. We could have talked, if not for 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, only for 5 minutes. That could be much better. But let us, I should say, prepare ourselves that we have to begin somewhere. कहीं से तो शुरुआत करनी है हमें. So for that very thing, जब भी हम बात करते हैं स्पीकिंग की, तो लिसनिंग तो जरूर करना है आपको. और यहाँ पे आप, मैं पिछले 1-2 दिनों से कह रहा हूँ that I am going to speak more and more English during this very lecture, because this is the 14th day. This is the 14th lecture of English language program. From tomorrow it will be 15. So half of the time we have spent, rather, because if you are dedicated, if you are very much committed and interested to learn this very language, 60 days are enough for basic, I should say, learning of this language. Although you can just enhance your this very language skills, it will take months and months and years. That is not the problem. But to make a beginner to jump into this very world of speaking English, 60 days are enough. But for that matter, the 2 important things are there. That is, you should be very much interested. I mean that very much interested. जब आप very much interested की बात करते हैं ना, तो हर एक एक्टिविटी को आपको फॉलो करना होता है. कल मैंने या उससे परसों मैंने 2 दिन जूम की, वहां पे लिंक डाली, तो वहां तो ज्वाइन करना ही करना था, उसको बोलेंगे इंटरेस्टेड. एंड अनदर वर्ड इज डेडिकेटेड. वहां पे ज्वाइन करके फिर आपको कुछ को कोशिश करनी थी कि हम कुछ बोलें, हम किसी चीज पे बात करें. वी शुड स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, क्योंकि वहीं पे ज्यादा वहां पे लर्निंग होती, कहीं पे गलती होती, तो वहां मैं आपसे सीखता, आप मुझसे सीखते, कहाँ पे गलती है वहां पे हम आपस में एक दूसरे को कह सकते थे इन अ फ्रेंडली एटमॉस्फेयर. यू हैव टू करेक्ट योर सेल्फ, ऐसी सेंटेंस बोलना है, नहीं ऐसा आप कर रहे हैं, तो दैट विल बी मच बेटर थिंग. क्योंकि हर रोज if you are just only going for this very lecture method, you are hearing that for, ये मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, ये नहीं जरूरी, ये भी जरूरी है, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ अगर एक हफ्ते में 1-8 बार 2 बार हम जूम मीटिंग ले लें, वहां पे डिस्कशन करें, that will be very much beneficial. That will be, I should say, the basic thing for this very language program to actually come with that very benefit in 60 days, that you are going to speak this very language. Otherwise it will take months and months. It will take 3 months, 4 and 5 months, and if you didn't start any time, that it will take years along, but still you won't be able to speak this very language. So for that very matter, you have to start from somewhere. You have to start, and for that matter you have to listen this language. So today I am just focusing on this very point, which I thought it is very much important, because none of you, I should say, or majority of you people, I expected that 10 or 15 students or learners will come. We will have a mutual discussion on Zoom platform for 30 or 20 or 25 or 30 minutes. But none turned to that very link, and that is actually showing that how much serious or how much dedicated you are towards this learning this very language program. So I request to you, next time whenever I will come with this Zoom link in the Telegram channel, I will post it 1 or 2 hours before the actual start time. You prepare yourself, you be ready. There won't be any force you to speak that particular on that very that very topic which we will select at that very time. But at least you should be there. You should be there to listen others. If you are not able enough to speak right now on any particular topic, but at least you should be there to hear others. That is feeding. That will be listening, and when you will listen others speaking this very language on a particular topic, that will automatically give you confidence to speak. Because when you hear somebody speaking on a particular topic, you get, no, if he or she is speaking on this very topic, I can also be the one to speak on this very topic. You will, first thing what will happen with listening to others will be, you will get confidence. Second will be that there will be enhancement to your vocabulary, because when we are listening to somebody who is speaking in English, and we are learners of English language, we want to learn this language, and when somebody is actually speaking in this very language, automatically there happens a thing. What is that? We are getting words, because whenever we understand a particular sentence, what the speaker is saying, we are actually getting some words out of the sentence, and that actually builds our vocabulary. And vocabulary, from the day one, I am telling you people, vocabulary is very much important with regard to any language. And you just take any language of the world. If you want to speak that very language, you want to write in that very language, you want to have a good command on that very language, for that very matter, you have to make yourself very much able, very much enriched in that in the vocabulary side of that very language. So same is the case with English. If you are really serious, if you are really interested in that, no, within 60 days rather, or 70 days, we want to command this very language. We want to speak fluent and correct, and I should say accurate English flawlessly. Then you have to be very much interested. So next time, what will be the thing in your mind, that whenever I am going to post a link regarding Zoom or Google Meet in the Telegram channel, you have to be very much careful that we have to join. If you are not interested to speak, okay, there will be no force from anyone that no, you have to speak. Whoever is in the meeting, whoever is in present in that very discussion, he or she has to speak. No, never. One who will be him or herself willing to speak on that very thing, he or she will be allowed. One who won't feel confident to go with speaking for 1 meeting, 2 meeting, 3 meetings, I am talking about Zoom meetings, no problem. But at least you are there to hear other people. At least you are there to have improvement in vocabulary. That will be the basic thing. You have to start from somewhere. So next time, whenever we are going to have a Zoom meet, I hope within 2 or 3 days, I have to again post this very link, because this on the 14th day, if we are not still speaking this very language, we are hesitating to speak in this very language. That is the problem. And for that very problem, it is very much important that I have to directly talk to you people. I have to clear your confusion where there might be some confusion in the learner's mind, that I am not able to speak, I might be grammatically incorrect, or the others may just they may make I should say some kind of laugh out of me because I am not speaking good. That is not the thing there. We are each, I am telling you people, I will learn from you, and whatever I have to make you learn, I will just facilitate you. तो ये एक ऐसा मसला नहीं है कि किसी को ज्यादा आ रहा है मुझे कम आ रहा है, वो मसला कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन स्टार्ट आपको करना ही करना होगा. तो उम्मीद यही करता हूँ कि जब भी 1-2 दिन में हम जूम पे दोबारा आएंगे, क्योंकि अभी जो लेक्चर 14 हो रहा है आज का, अगर पहला दिन भी इंक्लूड तो 15 दिन हो चुके हैं कंटिन्यूसली हमें इस पे बात करते हुए. अब जरूरत ये बात है कि आपने कितना पकड़ा है, हाउ मच यू आर एबल टू स्पीक. अब कहीं पे आपको कोई गलती है, या कहीं पे आपको कोई लैकुन आ रहा है, कहीं पे कहीं हर्डल आ रहा है, नहीं सर यहाँ पे मैं बोल रहा हूँ मुझे ये मसला आ रहा है, वो तो कहाँ से पता मुझे चलेगा. जब आप बोलेंगे तो वहीं पे मैं ऑन स्पॉट उसको क्लियर करूंगा. तो हफ्ते में कम से कम 1-2 बार तो हमें जूम मीटिंग पे करना ही कर. वो इस प्रोग्राम के हवाले से जो लाइव स्ट्रीम हम आ रहे हैं हर रोज एक्सेप्ट संडे 7:30 to 8 PM, तो उसके हवाले से दैट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. That will add to this very training program or this very language course. So उसके लिए आप तैयार रहेंगे. Hopefully next time whenever I will come with a Zoom meeting, you will all people who are there, who are listening to me, who are actually interested, who are dedicated to learn this very language during this winter. I hope you people will come there, you will join that meet, and if you are not confident enough to speak, at least you will be there to hear other people speaking. You will improve your English vocabulary. You will improve actually the way others are speaking, that how we have to speak next time. If not this time, next time you should be very much prepared that no, if not in first meeting, if not in second meeting, if not in third meeting, we are going to speak in the fourth meeting. If you are coming with that very mindset, definitely you are going to speak this very language. So today I actually focused on this. Today's session was on this very thing, that whenever there will be a Zoom meeting, I hope that you people will come there. You will try to speak whatever you have in your, I should say, kitty. Whatever you can speak, just speak out without consideration of mistakes, without consideration of grammatical mistakes and all that, or the pronunciation and all that. No, there is no issue for that. This is a learning program. You are learning a new language. So there certainly will be some mistakes. There certainly will be some grammatical or pronunciation mistakes. So nobody is there to judge you. You are free to speak. So with these words, I take a leave from you people. इसी के साथ मैं आज अलविदा लेना चाहूँगा. तो इंशाल्लाह कल 7:30 बजे दोबारा आपसे मुलाकात होगी. लाइव स्ट्रीम में आएंगे हम, लेकिन उसके बाद दो दिन के बाद I hope that I will be coming with a Zoom link again, and I do believe, मैं ये उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप लोग उसमें हिस्सा लेंगे, तभी जाके एक जिसको कहेंगे ना, इस ये जो हम क्लासेस ले रहे हैं हर रोज लाइव, इसका एक जो निचोड़ मुझे मिलेगा वो उसी लाइव एक डिस्कशन जो होने वाला है हर हफ्ते में कम से कम, क्योंकि 15 लेक्चर्स हो चुके हैं, 14 लेक्चर्स. अब हर हफ्ते में कम से कम 2 बार या कम से कम 1 बार हमें लाइव आना ही आना होगा ये जूम मीटिंग पे, डिस्कशन के लिए, म्यूचुअल डिस्कशन के लिए, या किसी को कुछ बोलने के लिए देंगे वहां पे, बिकॉज दैट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. उससे मुझे पता चलेगा कि लर्नर्स किस लेवल पे पहुंच रहे हैं, और जो मुझे क्लासेस देने हैं वो कहाँ से मुझे अब किस पॉइंट को टच करना है. हर हफ्ते मुझे उन 1-2 जूम मीटिंग से पता चलता रहेगा कि मुझे किस डायरेक्शन में अब जाना, लर्नर्स किस लेवल पे है, एंड दैट विल बी द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एंड क्रूशियल पॉइंट. सो विद दिस आई टेक योर लीव. तो इंशाल्लाह कल 7:30 बजे दोबारा आपसे मुलाकात होगी. टिल देन टेक केयर. अल्लाह हाफिज.